Outside of a cafe next to the River Dee lies a pair of stones named after Donald Dinnie, the first world-famous sportsman. The Dinnie stones have a combined total weight of 332.49 kilograms. The larger stone weighs 188.02 kilograms, and the smaller of the two weighs 144.47 kilograms. Unlike traditional lifting stones, these have a ring attached for lifting, and there are multiple challenges one could take on with the Dinnie stones. The first challenge is simply to lift them off the ground with locked out legs for 2 seconds or more with wind underneath. That constitutes a successful lift. The second challenge is to attempt Donald Dinnie's incredible feat of walking the stones over a distance. Putting the stones down and lifting them again is allowed. However, if you take more than 10 seconds to lift the stone again, your attempt is over. In recent years, the lift and hold for time has become popular, and the lifter picks up the stones without straps and holds the stones in the air for as long as possible, testing their grip strength and their will. The first lift for time competition was held in 2016 at the AWESEOME Highland Games, introduced by the legendary Terry and Jan Todd. And the final challenge is to pick up the stones in a farmer's walk style carry and walk with the stones unassisted, meaning no straps, for as far as possible in one continuous walk without dropping them. Robert Dinnie was a stonemason, and he was the father of Donald Dinnie. He had the job of maintaining the Potarch Bridge. Sometime in the early 1830s, iron rings were attached to these stones to act as counterweights for the bridge maintenance. The stones were lost in the early 1900s, and David Webster, OBE, searched for them far and wide and finally rediscovered them next to the River Dee in overgrown grass in 1953. After that rediscovery, several people made attempts at lifting the stones, only to manage a basic lift with wrist straps. The next successful barehanded lift was made by Jack Shanks in 1972, more than 100 years after Donald Dinnie's great feat. Not only did Jack Shanks lift the stones, but he also carried them past 17 feet as Donald Dinnie had done so many years earlier. There are several records for lifting the Dinnie stones. Mark Haydick holds the stone hold record at 46.3 seconds, achieved May 18th, 2019. Brett Nickel, as we mentioned, holds the record for the most successful lifts of the Dinnie stones at 330 and counting. And then for those of you who have watched The Strongest Man in History, we watched several men attempt the walk for distance in one continuous walk without any assist from wrist straps. And the first gentleman you see here is Robert Oberst trying them, and he manages a walk of 2 feet, 8 inches during the filming of The Strongest Man in History, and here is his walk. We then went on to the 7 3/4 inches, I believe. 3 feet, 7.5 inches. We then move August 2021. This happened.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. That feels pretty good.
14 feet 10 inches.
Wow.
14 feet 10 inches, the new world record for the Dinnie Stone continuous walk unassisted. There you have it. There is a 2021 new Dinnie Stone continuous unassisted walk world record, and the world record holder is Laurence Shahlaei, known to all of us affectionately as Big Laz or Uncle Laz. I want to once again thank liftingstones.org for all of that wonderful Dinnie Stone history that I shared, and the Strongest Man in History YouTube channel for the footage I was able to share. And of course, to my buddy Big Laz, congratulations, buddy. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Ciao, homie. So if you like this video and haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing using that button right there. And also stay tuned for some other videos that you might love blooping up right there. This one is the one that YouTube thinks that you will like the best, and this one is the one that I think you will like the best. As always, share this with everyone, and until next time, ciao, homie.